Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets review video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Norwegian iConcierge application. So this is an app that you use while you're on your cruise ship, and it will only actually work on the cruise ship. A couple benefits of this app: it allows you to make reservations and also chat with other people on the cruise. You can even call them through the app. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing to note is that this only works while you're on the cruise ship. So you have to be connected to the Wi-Fi on the ship. I recommend getting this app before you get on the ship. Not everybody in our party had gotten the app, so they weren't able, once we were at the sea and they decided, oh, I want this app, they weren't able to get it. There's no way to download it once you're on the ship and out at sea, away from your internet connection. As you can see, there's a little menu in here. We can go through what is actually available. One thing cool in here is that you can do a cruise countdown, so you can set the date of when your cruise is, and then it will tell you by the hour how long it takes to get there, which is pretty cool. Account review over here. This is where, if I was on the ship, it would show me. It's going to show everybody in your cabin, how much they've spent, where the items were spent, and then how much exactly they were. So you get a really good idea just right on here. Okay, how much money have I spent today? How much was that to spend this? Even has the casino or the charges to use this app, which was just $9 each. What's going on once you're in here? Again, if I was on the ship, it would shows you basically everything going on that day on the ship. You can make reservations. It'll show you how to get to these different items. So if you want to go to bingo, it shows you where bingo is located and how to get there. Very helpful. And then the onboard experience just has information about different items on the ship, and you can make reservations for those different items, which is very cool. Up to 6 people in a reservation you can make. And then also ports and tours. So you can go ahead in here, look at, say you're going to the Bahamas, it'll show you the island, shows you the excursions on the island, and you can purchase them through the app, and they get charged to your account. Very cool. But up here we have this messaging area. So you can make phone calls to people on the ship via Wi-Fi. On board is where you can call different features on the ship. So you can call some of the restaurants, you can call maybe a club or room service, stuff like that. Contacts is where you're going to add people's phone numbers or names to have it available to call. Call is where you can just call numbers. So if you just were calling somebody, you know the number for your room steward, something like that, you could easily call that. And then recent is going to be your history. It shows how long your calls were, if you were receiving the call or if you made the call. Again, the net messaging, it gives you, inside the contacts area, it gives you your phone number for the ship, people in your stateroom, and then added contacts. Then you can click this to add more people, give them a name, and then add the phone number that they were assigned. In messaging, you can actually see past messages and go ahead, and that's where you would make the messages. As you can see right here, it says delivered. So it'll say delivered or sent. Sent is when you send it, but delivered is when they actually get the message. So you can see if somebody's actually gotten the message, which was really helpful because I would send it to my wife or one of our friends, and if they weren't responding, I'd at least know, oh, they haven't even seen it yet. They haven't even received it on their phone, and we would know when they actually got it and when they were actually going to be able to respond. So that's pretty helpful. One thing to note, if you ever get this message, they're not available, and you're actually connected to the Wi-Fi, I recommend going out and closing the app like this, making sure you're actually on the Wi-Fi, and then going back in, and that usually would fix that issue. Rates, this is where you kind of see how much it costs you to do it. They have some help in here, and then you have the terms of service, which is just like legal stuff. I found this to work extremely well. Sometimes the messages were delayed by maybe up to 30 minutes, but it was still really nice to be able to just send a message. So really the app is pretty simple. You can make reservations, you can look at what's going on the ship, you can make messages and calls to people that you know on the ship via the Wi-Fi. I found the Wi-Fi coverage to be very good. Basically everywhere on the ship had good Wi-Fi. There wasn't anywhere, like in my room, even on my balcony I had good Wi-Fi. Everything worked great. I was very surprised by how well the app worked and the Wi-Fi worked. If you have any questions about the Norwegian iConcierge app, please leave a comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, where you can find great gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.